Hey guys, welcome back. How you all doing? So another teaching vid, spiritual teaching, teaching on magic, the understanding of magic, the concept of your true power. I'm going to share this with you guys now. Guys, if you enjoy and value the teachings, the time I'm putting in to make these vids, because look, I actually have a lot of stuff to do. I make the time to share these vids. Show the like, share the vid. That's the main thing I guess I ask is share the vids. And again, if you do need any of my services, if you feel I know what I'm doing, I offer you knowledge and information, you feel confident in my abilities, guys, feel free, give me a shout, or if you know someone who needs my type of services, give them my information, guys. From spell, we're covering just about any spell request, your in-depth info tarot reads, and of course consultation offer. And in there, we discuss almost anything, like especially things you've seen in my vids, and of course any issues or problems you guys are going through, we discuss, we solve in those consultations. Okay, so transferring of sexual energy, transferring of the sexual intent. I'm going to work on the title. So obviously this is a teaching vid. So your short of doing a full-on sex spell, a full-on lust spell, a full-on love return spell, right? We have such amazing abilities within us. It all takes the understanding and yes, some practice. But let's start with the knowledge and the understanding. That's why you guys have probably been, heard it from me a million times. Knowledge, understand. Having those things in your actions like takes you to a next level, like an amazing next level. So yes, we can transfer our sexual desires and our sexual energies to someone else short of doing a full-on spell. Yes, it does take some practice. I am making this video so you can be aware of these things and understanding, and also get an insight into my knowledge and understanding to make you feel more comfortable if you do want to call on me for any of my spell works. So there are a few different ways. Again, you can do the action, which counts like for quite a few points. But if you do the action, which I'll get into now, with the correct intent and emotion behind it, it amplifies it. And again, if you do some of the following actions with the correct intent, emotion, and understanding behind, and if you're already working with an entity and you don't have time to do a whole spell, but you want to just place the sexual energy and the sexual intent on someone for you, what I recommend, you call out, even with yourself, if you have someone around you, if you've got a few seconds by yourself, call it out, that entity's incantation, put your intent now, your purpose, and your full understanding and knowledge of what you're doing into what you're going to do. Don't just leave it as is, like using the material without igniting. Ignite your intent, okay? So you can do this through sexual transference, through physical forms as well, through sexual fluids, your sexual fluids. Again, I'm not here to try and gross someone out, and do it respectfully with an understanding. Like if you find yourself in a situation like this, I'm very hesitant to mention, yes, you can add sexual fluids to someone's food. Obviously, you don't want them to know about it, and don't like go and overdo it, okay? It's actually very powerful. And again, if you want a one-on-one with this, we can speak more privately and get a better understanding of what I'm saying. It is extremely powerful. You don't have to do that. That's not your only option. You can, prior to going to this person's house or meeting up with them, you could put some of the sexual fluid in a small packet or a small jar and conceal it somewhere in there. If you wanted to, again, with the intent that your sexual energy, you know what feeling I'm talking about. You don't just put the material there, you put that exact energy and intent, boom, and you place it at the location you want with that person in mind. Another way, and again, this takes practice. If you're in the person's presence, you can build up the sexual energy, right? You can like feel it, that utter horniness. You feel it, and you can actually practice in meditation prior if you want to get really good at it, and you can actually channel it into your hand, or one of your hands, or both your hands. So you feel that energy building up in your groin, like really building up. You're sitting there having a cup of fucking coffee or tea, it doesn't matter. And in your own, because we can split ourselves up, another aspect of self is slowly start to channel that from your groin into your tummy, maybe up through your arm into your hand, and feel it there till you get a vibration there. And then find the opportunity, without being an asshole about it, to place your hand somewhere on the target, on their shoulder, on their arm, on their leg or something, a couple of seconds. And say something, whatever comes to mind, but with the full intent that whatever you are now feeling is being transferred into the target. So keep that in mind. You're obviously not going to say it unless the opportunity is there and it's cool to do so. But if you can't say it, once the hands are on target, think it, and feel it. That sexual energy, that sexual tension that you're feeling, place in that target through your hands once it's built up there. You can also do this through your hair, your pubic hairs. Again, same like your sexual fluid to leave in their home somewhere. You could take some of your pubes and pack it or whatever, or you could do a combination of it. You could even go as far as writing a little letter, like a chaos magic petition for your sexual intention, and leave it somewhere in this person's home. Hide it somewhere, okay? I'm sure at some point they'll find it, but you can just play dumb. But my vid isn't teaching you how to get away with stuff. It's teaching you the transference of sexual energy and your sexual intent onto someone. It's a form of magic, by the way. It's extremely powerful. Again, what ignites it is your understanding behind it, and again, placing that full intention and emotion that you feel into what you are doing, which is left behind in that material object. I hope it makes sense, guys. And again, feel free to give me a shout if you have any ideas you'd like me to discuss, any topics you want me to go over. And again, if you need any of my services, guys, I hope by now you can see I know what I'm talking about. Hit me up and I will definitely help you. Be good.